today we're going to learn about dividing fractions. So your objective is to divide fractions, and this is page 22. All right, well, the trick to dividing fractions is that you're actually going to multiply by the reciprocal. And remember, the reciprocal is like the inverse. So you're just going to take the numerator and denominator and flip them. All right, and then don't forget to reduce at the end if you can. So really quick, just to make sure we know what reciprocal is. 1/3, the reciprocal, if I switch these, I would have 3/1. So go ahead and write what the reciprocal of 4/9 is. Well, if I flip these, I would just have 9/4. So the reciprocal of 4/9 is 9/4. All right, now let's put this into practice. Here is my division problem. And I use this little strategy called KCF, which stands for keep, change, flip. So to divide fractions, what you're actually going to do is keep the first fraction, so it stayed exactly the same. I change the division sign to multiplication, and then I flip or find the reciprocal of the second fraction. So 2/3 becomes 3/2. All right, so then, after I've done KCF, then it's just like I learned to multiply fractions. The top times the top, and the bottom times the bottom. So 1 times 3 is 3, 6 times 2 is 12, and then I can reduce this by dividing by 3 or 3/3, and that would give me 1/4. All right, so now let's actually try this. So first I need to start by doing KCF. Okay, so remember, and you can even just write it underneath each part. I keep the first part, so that stays 2/5. I change the division to multiply, and I flip or find the reciprocal of 3/10, which would be 10/3. Now I just multiply fractions. So top times the top, 2 times 10 is 20. Bottom times the bottom, 5 times 3 is 15. Now I can reduce this. So 20/15. I can divide that, well, they end in a 0 and 5, so 5/5. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Now, last step, I want to change that into a mixed number because it's improper. So 3 goes into 4 once, with 1 left over, so make the V 1 and 1/3. My answer would be 1 and 1/3 as my final answer. Okay, go ahead and try the next one on your own. Keep, change, flip. Now multiply. 5 times 4 is 20. 12 times 3 is 36. Okay, now I need to reduce. 20/36. Let's see, what could I divide by? Well, I know they're both even, so 2 would definitely work. I just might have to do several steps. So I want to see if there's anything else that might be better. 4 goes into 20 and into 36, so 4 would work. I just want to think if there's anything greater, and I can't think of anything, so let's do 4/4. 20 divided by 4 is 5, and 36 divided by 4 is 9. So then you get your answer of 5/9. Okay, try the next one. Keep, change, flip. Then I multiply. 7 times 3 is 21. 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, now I need to check and see if I can reduce this. And let's see, 2, no, 3, yes. Remember, 2 plus 1 is 3, that's divisible by 3. 1 plus 8 is 9, that's divisible by 3. So 21/18. I can divide them both by 3. 21 divided by 3 is 7. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Now I'm left with an improper fraction, so go ahead and make sure you make it into a mixed number. That goes in once with 1 left over. Make the v 1 and 1/6. All right, and again, if you have improper fractions, great, same thing, KCF, and then reduce if you can. So let's do keep, change, flip, keep, change, flip. Multiply. 11 times 6 is 66. 3 times 7 is 21. All right, now we need to reduce this. Let me think. They're not both even, so 2 is not going to work. 6 and 6 makes 12, and 2 and 1 makes 3, so 3 would work. Let me think if there's anything that I could do that would be better. I can't think of it, so let's divide by 3 over 3. Even if you can at least find one thing you can reduce by, you can always check and see if after that you can further reduce. So 66 divided by 3 would be 22. And again, you can always divide to the side if you need to. 21 divided by 3 would be 7. Well, again, I'm left with an improper fraction, so I want to change that to a mixed number. That's going to go in 3 times, which is 21, with 1 left over. So do the v, 3 and 1/7. All right, so just remember, keep, change, flip, and dividing fractions is just like multiplying fractions. Keep practicing. See you next time.